Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm the Wise Mentor, and in today's video, I'll be discussing the 5 sexiest masculine traits that older women find ridiculously hot. I previously made a video about traits that don't make you irresistible, though I don't believe that was the exact title. It was more along the lines of things that turn not only women but people in general off. There are definitely some traits that make a guy stand out in a positive way. You don't want to be the guy who stands out for the wrong reasons. But the good news is, you can embody these traits while still being your authentic self. I'm not saying you need to mold yourself into someone else, but rather, these traits can help you become the best version of you. Ultimately, these traits will amplify who you already are. So, I'm going to dive into the 5 traits that make you ridiculously hot to older women. Just to be clear, we're talking about character traits, because those will get you much further than just physical appearance. Looks do matter. I'm not going to pretend they don't. But you can absolutely make up for a lack of good looks by embodying the traits I'm about to cover. Let's jump into it. Keep it cool. First up, keep it cool. A man who can remain calm and composed, even in stressful or chaotic situations, is incredibly attractive. Women often see a man who can do this and think, he's mature, he's distinguished, he makes me feel safe and secure. Many men struggle with this. People tend to have tempers or can be hot-headed, and nothing is less attractive than worrying a guy might punch someone just because they looked at him wrong. Being level-headed and maintaining your composure, staying cool as a cucumber even in tough situations, is extremely sexy. Women love feeling secure, and while it's talked about often, it goes beyond financial security. They want to feel safe when they're with you. If you can bring that calm energy into any situation, you'll put her at ease, and she'll want to be around you more. Sense of humor. Next, we have sense of humor. Now, I'm not saying you need to be a comedian or try to crack jokes 24/7. It's more about how seriously you take yourself and knowing when to be serious versus when to lighten things up and have fun. Not taking yourself too seriously is extremely attractive, especially in a world where everything is taken so seriously and people get offended by nearly anything you say. A man who can navigate this balance is refreshing. As I mentioned earlier, knowing when to be serious and when to joke around shows self-awareness, which is deeply attractive. Emotional intelligence and a high sense of self-awareness are rare, and if you have those traits, you'll stand out in a very good way. Purpose. Moving on, we have purpose. It's not so much about what your purpose is, but the fact that you have one and are actively working toward it. A man striving to become the best version of himself is incredibly attractive. It shows drive and ambition, making you more desirable to women. She won't have to worry about you being complacent or lazy, waiting for things to fall into your lap. Many people don't even know what they want, so having a clear end goal or purpose is very appealing. Whether it's about physical fitness, earning a degree, or building a business, having a purpose and working toward it will make you stand out. I'll share a personal experience. My purpose is helping people, and I find fulfillment in sharing content on YouTube. Everyone's purpose is different, and that's okay. Focus on what makes you happy and passionate, because that will reflect in how you live your life. People who follow their purpose tend to be happier, and that energy not only benefits them, but also the people around them. When I was unhappy with my job, I wasn't a great partner or a friend. But once I found purpose in something I enjoyed, I became better in every area of my life. Discipline. Next up is discipline. It's one thing to know what you want to do, and a whole different thing to actually follow through. Many people struggle with keeping promises to themselves, and that's where discipline comes in. Whether it's sticking to a workout routine or keeping daily promises, discipline is key. A man with a plan and the discipline to see it through is attractive because it shows drive, motivation, and reliability. For me, developing daily habits and sticking to my goals made me trust myself more, boosted my productivity, and made me a happier, better person all around. Women notice this too. It's incredibly attractive when a man follows through with what he says he's going to do. Whether it's going to the gym or reading a book you've been meaning to, keeping your promises to yourself will make you feel better and stand out as someone with discipline. Integrity. Finally, we have integrity. I've mentioned this before because it's such an important trait. It's one thing to say something and another to follow through. Being a man of your word is crucial, not just for women, but for everyone in your life. People need to know they can rely on you. If you can't commit to something, don't say that you can. Setting boundaries and saying no is perfectly okay. We live in a world where it's hard to find people who stick to their word, but trust me, it's incredibly attractive. Nobody wants to feel let down or misled, so mean what you say and stick to it. It's also important to be clear about your intentions and expectations, especially in relationships. This ensures that no one feels misled, and you can walk away knowing you were honest and had integrity. Number 6. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is one of the most powerful traits a man can have, and it's often overlooked in discussions about what makes someone attractive. It's not just about being smart. It's about being aware of your own emotions, as well as the emotions of others, and being able to manage both in a healthy, constructive way. This trait is incredibly sexy because it speaks to maturity, self-awareness, and a deep understanding of human interaction. Older women, in particular, value emotional intelligence because it demonstrates that a man is in tune with his own emotional landscape, but also empathetic enough to understand and respect her feelings. A man with high emotional intelligence knows how to communicate effectively, listens without judgment, and is able to navigate conflicts in a calm, rational manner. He doesn't let his ego get in the way of resolving issues. For older women, who often have been through their own set of emotional experiences and may have had relationships where communication was lacking, a man who can articulate his feelings clearly and handle tough conversations is a breath of fresh air. Think about this. Women want someone who they can feel emotionally safe with, someone they can open up to without feeling judged or dismissed. Emotional intelligence isn't just about handling her emotions, though. It's about being able to manage your own. Are you the type of person who can handle rejection or criticism without blowing up or shutting down? Can you support her emotionally when she needs it, without feeling threatened or inadequate? Many men struggle with emotional availability, and it can be one of the most significant barriers to deep, meaningful connections. The truth is, we are all human, and emotions are an inevitable part of life. Being able to recognize, accept, and discuss emotions is not a weakness. It's a strength. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video insightful and helpful, make sure to hit the like button and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content that helps you build stronger connections and relationships at any stage of life. We love hearing from you, so drop your thoughts, questions, or personal experiences in the comment section below. Your insights and stories are what make this community so special, and we're excited to engage with each and every one of you. If you want more exclusive tips and advice on relationships, dating, and personal growth, check out the links in the description for access to additional resources and free guides that will take your journey to the next level. Thank you again for being part of this amazing community. And until next time, remember, every meaningful connection begins with understanding and respect. We'll see you in the next video.